Hi friends, welcome to your Vinyasa flow class. I'm so glad you made it here on your mat today. We are continuing our theme of I deserve joy with a very joyful and fun Vinyasa class today. So no props needed today. I won't be utilizing them, but if you'd like to add in any props at any time, you're more than welcome. I also recommend you set up your screen so that it's facing the long side of your mat, just because our flow is going to be spinning all around the mat today, and it might just be easier, at least for the first run through, to be able to see me from all sides. So feel free to pause, grab anything you need, change up your setup, and when you're ready, just meet me on the mat in a comfortable seated position. We're going to take a moment to just breathe, tap into our hearts, tap into some joy before we start moving. So hands on knees or thighs, sit up nice and tall, lengthening through the back of the neck, through the crown of the head. And we'll just stay here for a moment to breathe. Not trying to force any specific kind of breathing in this moment. Just taking this time at beginning of class to notice the quality of our breath right now. Notice how deepening the breaths maybe will relax your shoulders, release tension in the chest. Our breath has such an impact on how we feel. And sometimes these subtle changes can really make a difference in our mood, how our body feels. And when we release that tension, we can feel safe to let in some joy, some fun. Staying with the breath, feeling the gentle rise and fall of the chest. Maybe take this moment to thank yourself for carving out some time to cultivate joy. In our busy lives, it can be so hard to let ourselves have a little self-care, a little time to ourselves. Maybe you feel guilty for prioritizing your joy. But the truth is, you can be more joyful for other people when you take care of yourself first. So let go of any of that guilt. Prioritizing yourself will help you prioritize the people that you love. Let's take one deep breath together, as deep as you can get. Sip in as much air as you can, all the way to the top. And exhale to sigh it out. Let's do that one time, one big breath. Inhale, sipping in as much air as you can get, holding it at the top. And exhale to sigh it out. Beautiful. Slowly start to blink open the eyes. Maybe stretch the arms up overhead. Stretch the legs out long in front of you. Shake them out a little bit. And now we're ready to move. So we're going to get right into our flow by coming to Tadasana at the top of our mat, mountain pose, feet about hips width distance apart, maybe wider. Feeling super grounded in the feet here, tiny micro bend in both knees, arms resting gently by the sides. Lengthen the tailbone down towards the ground, slight lift in the pelvis, lengthen through the back of the neck, through the spine. Mountain pose Tadasana, our home base for a lot of our Vinyasa practice. We're gonna move through one sun salutation just to get our blood pumping a little bit. So inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, press the palms together. On the exhale, hinge from the hips and fold forward over the legs, keeping a generous bend here. Inhale to lengthen the spine, hands on the shins. On the exhale, plant the hands and step back to plank pose. Now this is our first vinyasa, so you can have knees lifted in plank or lower them down for a little less. Inhale, drag shoulders forward over wrist, claw the ground with the fingertips. Exhale, bend the elbows straight back and lower through chaturanga. Inhale to baby cobra or up dog, whatever back bend works for you. On the exhale, press up and back to downward facing dog. First one of the day, so go ahead and pedal out the feet. Maybe sway hips side to side. Bend and extend the legs. If you feel any tension in the neck, you can shake the head yes and shake the head no. Heels drawing down towards the mat, but they don't necessarily have to touch. Sometimes it feels better to keep a generous bend in the knees, to send the hips up and back and lengthen through the torso. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Beautiful. Bend through both knees and gaze forward at the hands. Slowly tiptoe forward with the feet, taking as many steps as you need to meet at the top of your mat in a forward fold. Let's go for a ragdoll here. So widen out the feet as wide as your yoga mat. Generous bend in the knees here. And think about draping the torso over the thighs. Letting gravity take over as you bow your head forward. Maybe grab opposite elbows here. Maybe swaying side to side. Always focusing on the breath. On your next exhale, lower the hands back down. Heel toe the feet back in, hips width distance. Inhale, lengthen the spine forward, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, press the palms together. Exhale, arms by the sides, Tadasana, mountain pose, our home base. Great. Now we're going to get into our fun and funky flow, spinning all around the mat. So don't be afraid if we end up facing the other way on your mat. I'll be guiding you through it. So all together in Tadasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands and step back to downward facing dog this time. Inhale, lift the right foot up and back, toes point down, hip points facing the mat. Exhale, draw knee to nose, lean forward, and step the right foot between both hands. Spin that left heel down. Inhale, reach the arms up for warrior 1. So deep bend in that right knee. Biceps by the ears. Take an inhale here. On the exhale, lift up onto the heel of that left foot. This is high lunge, always an option like warrior 1. On the inhale, reach up with the arms. Exhale, we're going to twist towards the right and open the arms up. From here, you can stay here or maybe bend the knees, tap left knee on the mat, and lift back up. Beautiful. Inhale, reaching back forward, high lunge. Exhale, open out warrior 2. Hips open towards the left. Maybe a slightly longer stance here. Gaze forward over those right fingertips. Bend generously into that front knee. One inhale here. Exhale, sink into the pose. Next, inhale, straighten through the right leg. Reach the arms up and turn the right toes to face the long side of the mat for star pose. Inhale to reach. Exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale, open the chest, maybe gaze up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, wide-legged forward fold. So toes are slightly pigeon-toed in. You can have hands down on the mat, or if you can't quite reach the floor, you can always have blocks. This is where props might be handy. Take one inhale to lengthen the spine, lift up onto fingertips. And exhale, fold again, bowing the head. You can have fingertips in line with toe tips, bending elbows straight back like chaturanga arms. Staying here in our wide-legged forward fold for a few breaths. Feeling that nice stretch in the back of the legs. One more inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Inhale, lift up again, halfway up onto fingertips. Crawl the hands towards the left leg, bend into the left knee. We're moving towards Skandasana. So we're squatting down in kind of a half squat. Right leg is straight, right toes up towards the sky. Now that left heel may or may not touch the ground. Mine doesn't. I don't have the ankle flexibility. So that's totally okay. Heel lifted or lowered. And have hands just on the ground in front of you if you'd like some extra support. So nice long stretch. Plant that left hand down. Inhale to reach the right arm up. Adding a little side stretch through the right side body. Take one inhale here. Now on the exhale, pay attention here. We're going to continue the circle with the arm towards the back of the mat. Planting both hands, and we're going to swivel on our feet. So we're in kind of a lunge towards the back of the mat. Left knee is bent, both toes facing towards the back of the mat. Hands on the mat or on blocks. We're going to lean all our weight into that left foot. Lift the right foot up in the air for half splits. So right toes are facing the mat, hips are closed. We're kicking that right heel up. And it's less about how high that right leg can lift and more about compressing torso to thigh. Let go of the back of the neck. Take one inhale. On the exhale, a little balance challenge. We're going to lift up, lift that right knee, reach the arms up. Take one inhale, find your balance. On the exhale, twist towards the right, left hand on the outside of the right knee, and reach that right arm back. I think this is called sunrise twist, something like that. Inhale, coming back towards the back of the mat, reach up, hands at heart center. Exhale to kick back for warrior three. Another balance challenge. Flexing through that lifted leg. Toes pointed down, very strong in both legs here. Inhale, lift the chest, use those back body muscles. On the exhale, lean back, landing in high lunge. Let your feet catch you and reach the arms up. Now we're ready to do the same thing on the other side. So inhale for warrior one. Exhale, twist towards the left. Open the arms. Maybe for an extra challenge, bend into the knees. Tap the right knee down. Lift back up. Inhale, high lunge. facing back of the mat. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Take a moment here, readjust the feet, the arms, shoulders stacking over hips. Take one inhale and exhale. From here, straighten through the left leg, reach the arms up, turn left toes to face the long side of the mat, reach up, star pose. Inhale, exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Fold forward, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Lengthen the spine first. And exhale to fold. Maybe fingertips in line with toe tips. Or try a different arm variation. Maybe reach forward with the hands to kind of sink the chest down. More of kind of a downward dog kind of feel with the upper body. Taking a few breaths here, resetting. Inhale, draw the hands in if they aren't already. Exhale here. Inhale, lift halfway again. We're going to do Skandasana towards the right leg. So walking hands towards the right leg. Bend the right knee. Keeping left leg straight. Left toes pointing up. Right heel can be lowered to the mat or lifted like mine. Fingertips on the ground for balance. Plant the right hand down. Inhale, reach the left arm up and over. Nice little side stretch through the left side. Take one inhale. Now here's our little pivot. On the exhale, continue circling with the left hand towards the front of the mat. Walk the hands towards the front and pivot on the legs. So now we're facing the front of the mat in a lunge. Right leg forward, right knee bent. Inhale, lean forward on the right leg. Lift the left leg up for half splits. Kicking that left foot up and back and compressing torso to right thigh. Let go of the back of the neck here. Very active lifted leg. One inhale here. Exhale to fold. On the inhale, balance challenge. Lift the torso. Lift the left knee up. Reach the arms up. Exhale, right hand to outside of left thigh. Twist towards the left. Reach that left arm back for our sunrise twist. Slight micro bend in the standing leg. Might help the balance. Inhale, coming back the way we came. Unwind, reach up. Hands together at heart center. Exhale, kick back. Warrior three. Flex through that left foot. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, lean back. Landing in warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Now we're moving through our vinyasa to end this side. Lower hands to frame the front foot. Step back to downward facing dog. Feeling free to rest in child's pose or move through your vinyasa. Move forward, plank pose. Knees lifted or lowered. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up to your back bend. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. This time, lower the knees. Sink the hips down, child's pose. Take a moment, catch your breath. That was a lot, and it was only our right side, if you can believe that. Lots of spinning. And I think it just can be kind of fun to get out of the box and really challenge ourselves. Find some joy in an out-of-the-box flow. Take one more inhale here. Exhale to lift back up. Send hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, press the palms together. Exhale, arms by the sides, Tadasana, mountain pose, home base. Now we're gonna do all of that on the left side. So don't worry if it felt a little crazy. We're gonna do it all together. Find some joy. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog, left side. So inhale, left foot up and back, toes point down. Exhale, draw knee to nose, step forward, spin the right heel down for warrior one. Reach the arms up. Take an inhale here. On the exhale, spin the right heel up for high lunge. Notice the difference between high lunge and warrior one. Inhale here, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist towards the left. Open the arms. Maybe bend the knees, tap the right knee. Lift back up. Inhale, spin forward, high lunge. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Readjust your stance here. Gaze forward over those left fingertips. One inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Reach the arms up. Turn left toes towards the long side of the mat. Inhale, star pose, reach up. Exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, fold forward, wide-legged forward fold. Maybe trying out a different hand position here. You can reach back behind you through the legs, letting the back round naturally to deepen the fold. Always feeling free to experiment with these hand positions in any yoga pose to see what feels good. Find some creativity, find some fun. On the inhale, crawl the hands back to center. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift up halfway onto fingertips. Skandasana towards the right leg. So bend the right knee, lower hips towards the heel. Left toes pointing up, fingertips on the mat for support. Inhale, reach left arm up and over. This time, exhale, continue the circle. Lower left hand down towards the back of the mat. Crawl the hands towards the back and pivot on the feet. So right leg is forward in a lunge. Inhale all the weight towards the right foot. And lift up that left leg. Exhale to fold. Remember, left toes facing down, hip points facing down. Kick that left heel up, as well as fold torso towards the thigh. One more. Inhale. On the exhale, balance challenge. Lift the torso. Lift left knee. Reach the arms up. Exhale, twist towards the left. Sunrise twist. Reach back with that left hand. Right hand outside of the left thigh. Inhale, coming back. Reach the arms up. Exhale, kick back, warrior three. Very strong lifted leg, like you could kick through a wall behind you. Take one inhale. Exhale, lean back. Land in high lunge. Reach the arms up. Gonna do that again, facing the other way. So inhale to reach. Exhale, twist towards the right, open the arms. Maybe bend the knees, tap left knee. Lift up. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Facing the back of the mat. Inhale, straighten the right leg, reach up. Left toes towards the long side of the mat. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, hands on hips. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale to fold. Taking one breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift halfway up on fingertips. Crawl towards the left leg, bend left knee, Skandasana. Lower left hand to mat. Inhale, reach right arm up. Exhale, continue the circle towards the front of the mat. Plant both hands, crawling towards the front. Pivot on the feet. And we're in a lunge position, left leg forward towards the front of the mat. Inhale, lean all the way into the left foot. Exhale, lift the right foot, half splits. Fold torso towards thigh. Inhale here, kick the right heel up. Exhale, compress. Balance challenge. Inhale, lift torso. Lift right knee up. Woo, almost fell. Reach the arms up. Exhale, twist towards the right. Sunrise twist. Inhale, reach back forward. Exhale, kick it back. Warrior three. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lean back, high lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower hands, frame front foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Move through your vinyasa of choice or rest in child's pose. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Everybody lower the knees, child's pose, hips to heels. Take a breather here. Feeling all the heat we've created. Finding some joy in discovering something new, a new pose, a new transition, maybe just a new feeling in the body. No matter how long you've practiced yoga, there's always something new that it can teach you. I can tell you that for sure. Now we're going to have one chance once more to go through that on both sides. But now that we've gotten used to it, we're going to go one movement to breath, much more like a vinyasa flow. So don't worry too much if you get it exactly perfect. It's not about nailing it perfectly, getting 100%. Nobody's grading you here. Just try to find the joy. Find the joy in everyday life. Find the joy in this yoga practice right now. So on your next inhale, lift up. Downward facing dog. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Step or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Press the palms together. And exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose, our home base. Now we're not going to think about it too hard. We're just going to go one breath to movement. I'll still talk you through the whole thing. So even if you can't see me from where you are, you'll be able to hear me. We got this. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward dog. Inhale, right foot up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, step forward. Straight to high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Tap left knee. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Turn towards the long side of the mat. Reach up, star pose. Exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, fold forward, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crawl towards the left foot, Skandasana. Plant left hand. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, continue the circle. Both hands towards the back of the mat. Swivel for our lunge. Inhale, lift up, back foot, half splits. Exhale here. Inhale, balance challenge. Lift right knee up, reach up. Exhale, sunrise twist towards the right. Inhale, reach up, face the back of the mat. Exhale, kick back, warrior three. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lean back, high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist towards the left. Tap right knee. Lift back up. Inhale, face back of the mat. High lunge. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Inhale, straighten left leg. Turn towards the long side of the mat. Star pose. Exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, crawl towards Skandasana, towards the right foot. Inhale, lift left arm. Exhale, continue the circle. Plant both hands towards the front of the mat. Pivot on the feet. Lunge towards the front of the mat. Right leg forward. Inhale, lift back leg, half splits. Exhale to fold. Inhale, balance challenge. Lift left knee. Reach up. Exhale, sunrise twist. Twist towards the left. Inhale, face forward. Exhale, warrior three, kick back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lean back, high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Moving through your vinyasa or resting in downward dog or child's pose. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Step or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, Tadasana. One more time, left side, we got it in us. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward dog. Inhale, left foot up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, step forward. High lunge. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, twist towards the left. Maybe tap right knee. Lift back up. Inhale, facing forward, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten left leg. Turn towards long side of the mat. Star pose. Exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crawl towards the right foot, Skandasana. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, circle towards back of the mat. Plant both hands. Swivel on the feet. Lunge facing the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the left foot. Exhale, fold, half splits. Inhale, balance challenge. Lift the left knee, reach up. Exhale, sunrise twist towards the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, kick it back. Warrior three. Lean back, land in high lunge. Inhale, reach up. We got this. Keep going. Exhale, twist towards the right. Tap left knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten right leg, long side of the mat. Star pose. Exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, crawl towards the left foot, Skandasana. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, continue the circle. Plant both hands at the top of the mat. Swivel on the feet, left leg forward. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, fold, half splits. Inhale, balance challenge. Lift the right knee, reach up. Exhale, sunrise twist towards the right. Inhale to reach. Almost there. Exhale, warrior three, kick back. Inhale, land. Sweep the arms up. High lunge, great job. Lower both hands. Step back. Move through one final vinyasa. Or join me in lowering your knees for child's pose. Sit the hips towards the heels. Lower forehead to mat. And just let yourself settle. Feel super grounded in your child's pose. Feel all that heat, maybe some sweat, maybe some deep breaths. Calming the nervous system. Letting your body know you did a great job, body. And now we're going to cool it down. Letting go of however you feel about how that last flow went. Being present with the breath, with yourself right now. Taking 3 more deep breaths in your child's pose. And when you're ready, slowly lifting up to tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And move through a few cat and cows on your own breath. Nice and slow. Inhale to arch the back gaze forward. Exhale to tuck tailbone round the spine, chin towards chest. Moving back and forth at your own pace. Reconnect movement to breath. Finding joy in these small, slow movements. Take one more each way. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. Meeting in a neutral tabletop. Just sit, hips to heels. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes. Taking a moment to really appreciate all of the work that your body does for you every day, not just in your yoga practice, but taking you through life. And even if your body doesn't work as perfectly as you'd like it to, doesn't always do what you want it to do, it still does its best. And that really counts for something. So take this moment, find something about your body, one part of your body that you're really, really grateful for, and say thank you. Open the eyes, lower the hands back down to tabletop, just so we can cross the ankles. And sit down on the mat behind the ankles, stretch the legs out long. And we're gonna lower to the back body. Lowering all the way down. Bend the knees, hug the knees in towards the body. Sway side to side. Maybe make some circles with the knees in one direction. And circle in the other direction. Nice little massage for the low back. From here, stretch all four limbs up to the sky. This is called dead bug pose. So we want very little muscular engagement in the arms and the legs. We're just giving our limbs a different perspective here. Letting the blood rush in a different direction for once. You can take this moment to circle through the wrist, circle through the ankles. Our wrists and our ankles, our feet and our hands do so much for us in our yoga practice. Circling in both directions here. Sometimes it's kind of nice to give them a little bit of gentle love. From here, steady your movements, bend the knees, hug them in once more, and slowly moving towards a supine twist. So lower both knees over to the right, stacked on top of each other. Reach the left arm long towards the left. If you want an extra neck stretch, you can turn your gaze towards that extended left arm. And sink into this gentle twist. Not trying to force the deepest twist possible. Just letting it happen naturally. Slowly lifting both knees back up to center. And we'll switch out the sides. So lower both knees towards the left. Keep them stacked. Reach the right arm towards the right. Maybe gaze over at that right hand. And settle into your supine twist on this side. Slowly coming back up to center. One more hug of the knees in towards the body. Squeeze them real tight. And then stretch the legs out long on your mat. Reach both arms up overhead. One full body stretch from fingertips all the way down to the toe tips. And then relax into your final resting pose of Shavasana. So feel free, as always, grab any props to help you feel more comfortable. A pillow for your head, maybe a bolster under the knees. Maybe cover yourself in a blanket, taking your time to get nice and comfortable, Let the feet flop out to the sides. Take up as much space as you'd like with your body. And for the rest of your time here, feel free to spend as long as you'd like in Shavasana. You've definitely earned it today, as you've earned it every other yoga practice, of course. Thank you for joining me today for Vinyasa Flow. I'll be back on Friday with some gentle yoga and more Vinyasa every Wednesday. Thank you for being here, for finding some joy, and just remember that you deserve joy. Have a great day.